What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back into what's going on in the gold, silver, crypto markets. There's definitely some runs going, for sure. We'll get into that there in just a moment. But there are some other things I'll bring to your attention in just a second. Before we get started, you guys know, look, if you're going to buy gold and silver, and right now is a good time, go over to our friends there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. This other website, it's really starting to grow. And over the weekend, I posted a lot more videos in the subject matter that is most popular on the platform. And it's important, in my opinion, that people go there and start reading more, or there's more videos for you guys to learn from on there. So this right here, there is a video that's going to be going up for those of you who are on this platform and you saw this video here that has a pretty scary title. Where is right here? Oh, is this the one? Sorry, let me find it because it's important. Oh yeah, this one right here. See this title? Well, there's another doctor who's come forward now, and so I'm going to be putting her video on there, and she explains it in layman's terms so that you understand why that comment is being said. And then I done an interview with the doc, had him on there because I was like, look, if I get somebody with a medical background on and we go over what these people were saying, because you might have somebody out there that maybe they do have a bias, maybe they do have a team that they're playing on. You know what I mean? So I wanted Doc to come on and listen, and we also went over the documents that they shared. And I said, what does this mean? Are these people accurate with what they're saying? And you'll be surprised at what he has to say. All right. So I want to encourage you guys to go over there. Look, we know it's $3 a month. There are other options for you to pay more. That's because I'm giving you guys an option in case you want to help for all proceeds. Go to Finding Life's Purpose Foundation and to help get the organization going. So I do appreciate all the people that is there. And but again, that's information you guys might want to be aware of. Again, later on today, there's going to be I think this is going to be a 4-part series of me talking with the doc because it's 3 hours long, and I know you guys don't want to sit there for 3 hours listening. So I'm going to break it up into 4 pieces. But it is some scary stuff, that's for sure. So I want to encourage you guys to go check it out. It's $3 a month, guys. Okay? Don't forget to go over and support our friends at Wall Street Silver, both their YouTube channel as well as their Reddit platform. The links for them are down below in the description. All right, let me refresh this and see where we are. So gold still hanging around the $1,800 mark. Silver still around the $25.30 mark. And every time it gets anywhere near $26, it gets smashed back down. Again, we're still in the end of the month of July. We'll see what happens after July. So hopefully, look at this. Look at this climb. $4,000 climb. Hopefully the other day when I told you guys, right when we had an Elon Musk come on with Jack Dorsey, remember I was saying, hey, you might want to jump on this bandwagon just in case it skyrockets up. I went and picked up a few cryptocurrencies myself just in case. It looks like a good move. Now, it's starting to move in a good direction. Now, there was a little dip happening last night, but then it just shot right back up. Okay, so what does this mean? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Okay, is this going to continue? Hard to say. To be quite honest with you, what we're looking for is consistency. All right, so it's been, almost a week now? I think it's been a week, or tomorrow will be a week that it's been a positive. Not huge jumps in some cases, but yeah. I mean, I think it was when they did the meeting, Bitcoin was around what, 32,000. So yes, it's still continuing to climb. Is it going to shoot up to where it was before? We're going to find out. That's for sure. We got Bitcoin and Ethereum are at the middle of their 52-week average high. All right. So before they were down below the 52-week average, below the halfway mark, and now they're at the halfway mark. So they're moving pretty good. As far as XRP is concerned, I have heard a lot of chitter chatter about this, and I've been listening to it. What gets me is this. why these platforms in the United States, not all of them, I'm talking about the bigger ones, are not offering XRP. I don't know why. Because it looks, all signs look like they are the new Swift 2.0. If that's the case, people are like, what do you think it's going to go to? I go, well, I mean, if they're going to be the new Swift 2.0, it makes sense that they stay somewhere around $1 at the very least. I don't want to hear this skyrocket to the moon. If they're going to be the Swift system, why would they want a unit more than $1? It's going to be used in financial services. They would most likely get somewhere around what a stable coin is. It doesn't make any sense to be higher. Now, again, that's just my opinion. We'll get over that later on. So there are a lot of cryptos making some big moves. 13% is really good. Not bad at all. So in other words, if you put in, $1,000 in, what do you got here? You got 11,000, or is that right? 13, is it 13% on 1,000? Yeah, okay. Then you would have $1,130. I want to make sure we go crazy. Okay. So Cardano up 11%, 10% for XRP. Ethereum's up 10%. So look at these are running into double digits increases. Okay. I don't know what coin this is right here, but it has been up in the 20s, that high in its increase in value a lot. Data started to make a run, but slow down. Dogecoin, where are we at? Because everybody keeps asking about that. What's up 13%? So that's pretty good. So are they going to get back up to the highs? Anything is possible. I have two people, of course, they're crypto pumpers out there in the mainstream media talking about seeing Bitcoin hit 250,000 before the end of the year. I was like, no, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. So we're going to keep an eye on it. Me, I'm too busy. I'm stuck on gold and silver. I don't trust anything else right now. Okay. It almost appears like they continue to try to keep people away from gold and silver. To me, this looks like it's on sale. I'm going to continue to invest in gold and silver. Why it's this cheap? Because it's never going to be this cheap again. You can see from when it was up here around 26, whatever, around 26, and that was back on when? Well, let's see here. So on the 16th of July, we were riding pretty good. And ever since then, they smashed it down around this. So the average is right here around 25.20, 25.25, if you look at it. So that's where they're trying to keep it around here. Every time it starts to make a little bit of a run, you see it drop down. I just want July to hurry up and be over with. And then we'll see what happens from there. I'm predicting prosperity. Okay, so somebody keeps asking about Tron. I said, Tron. You guys don't remember what the guy said about Tron? This is the creator of Tron. Look at this. It's Tron. Stuck in Polygon's shadow. By the way, I jumped all over Polygon when it was 9 cents. It says it's stuck in Polygon's shadow. Deserves its own place in the sun, founder says. No. Look at this guy's face. Look at it closely. This is the creator of Tron Coin. Justin Sun isn't accustomed to being overlooked, nor is he happy when he feels that one of his projects isn't getting enough attention. Oh, he got attention with it before. Yes, he did. Sun is known for his self-promotion and marketing stunts, at least as much as the Tron Blockcoin network he founded. So it's one thing for the blockchain technology. It's another for the cryptocurrency itself. So it says it is wrinkled because the recent explosive growth on Tron is being overshadowed by a better-known rival, Polygon. Polygon right now, I think, is 19 cents. And it is on Coinbase. But here's the problem. See, this is what... Look at his face. Hello, yes, Tron. Yes, Tron. No, Tron. No, because, see, some of us remember this. This is him right here. Listen to what he says about Tron.
Buy my shitcoin.
Is Tron is it?
Buy my shitcoin.
Is Tron a valid coin or a shitcoin?
Shitcoin.
Why is it a shitcoin?
But still, more legit than Ethereum. I don't know why.
But it's a shitcoin.
I agree. Buy his shitcoin.
Buy his shitcoin.
Buy it immediately.
Yeah, buy his shitcoin. Why should they buy their shitcoin?
Because it is Ethereum killer.
So buy his shitcoin. So if a creator and a founder of a cryptocurrency comes out and has created a crypto coin, and he tells you it's a shitcoin, are you going to buy it? It doesn't. I mean, you know, no. If the owner is telling me it's a shitcoin and it doesn't have no value, I mean, I'm not going to buy it. So some of us have forgotten about this. So he could jump up there and jump up and down and talk about how it's a good coin and he should invest in it. Blockchain technology might be one thing, but the Tron itself, yeah, people keep trying to pump it. Oh, it's a sleeping giant. Oh, but if the owner tells you it's a shitcoin, why would I want to invest in it? Seriously. Coinbase shifts, and this is a few days old, but anyway, it says Coinbase shifts 62 million XRP. So something's definitely going on there, but this is, again, internal. 61,999,980 coins transferred by Coinbase, of all things, is equal to $38 million in fiat. The transaction was made between the internal wallets of a crypto trading company. So earlier in the year, in January, Coinbase suspended XRP trading after the SEC regulator agencies initiated a lawsuit against Ripple for assumedly selling unregistered securities, as they refer to XRP, to institutionalized investors since 2012. Then why take 8 years to do anything? If you knew this is what they were doing all this time, why take 8 years? There's something really fishy about this. Amongst the defendants of the case are the high-ranking executives, of course, the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, which we know he's the kiss-ass and darling of the New World Order. We know this. He even said so. He says, we're going to do whatever it takes to accommodate the New World Order. I showed you guys that video. They are the SWIFT 2.0. Okay? So, why Coinbase is not allowing it to be traded, I don't know. I prefer to stick to gold and silver. And why is this? We'll see. Whoever wrote this article, I like it. The two great con games. When you begin to study the fifth dimension consciousness, you'll soon notice that money is absent and religion has evolved into the universal spirituality. There's something about that I like. Why? Because both in their present forms are fraudulent third dimension concepts. So, and what does it say? Designed to keep Earth humans in secret slavery. So I know some of you go, oh man, it's all that mumble jumbo New World Order stuff or New Age stuff. It's funny that a lot of people call this stuff New Age, considering it predates Christianity by thousands of years. But let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's talk about this. It says, money is fake, a fraud, a scam of unprecedented proportions. It's second only to organized religion as the greatest lie of all. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any man-made organized religion. The whole thing you're supposed to be doing is actually building a relationship with the Father. And so when people get upset when I go, well, do it away from the church, do it away from the Bible. I'm not saying don't go to church and don't read the Bible. What I'm saying is you really need to build your own relationship. Because then when you go to do your lessons, that's where your discernment comes from. The relationship that you develop is more important than anything else. It says money is a major cabal criminal tool for stealing wealth and for controlling the human population. Its purpose is behavior control, manipulation of consciousness, mind control, and the illusion that violence solves problems. There's a lot of truth to this statement. Okay? Money is based on a false belief in scarcity, separation from source, creator, God, goddess, powerlessness, a laundry list of other lies about the nature of reality. That's true. Okay? We highly recommend that you listen to, and it goes on in here, so we'll get down to here. A few basics. What is money? Money is a form of goods and service. Yes, that is. So when people talk about comparing cryptocurrencies to gold and silver, that's not the same, you guys. And talking about how Bitcoin is going to be the new gold is such a falsehood. It's not. It can never be. It's digital. What are goods and services? Goods are tangible. You know what the word tangible means? It means you can touch it. You can feel it. You can take silver and rub it all over your body. What are goods and services? Goods are tangible things like food, clothing, shelter, In the economic circles, they are called commodities like corn, wheat, pork bellies, oil, gold, silver. What's our Constitution say about gold and silver? Here is all the Constitution says about the money power of the government. From Article 1, Section 8, there is Congress shall, not saying if you feel like it, maybe, or you have other options. It says it shall have power to coin money. We don't even have that no more. You know what they did? They gave it to the Federal Reserve. So here we go, another violation of our Constitution, and we just sit back and allow it. Regulate the value thereof and of foreign coin. And from Section 10, it says, no state. It doesn't say, well, with the exception of the federal government, or maybe Arizona could do their own thing. No. It says, no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin as a tender. So the fiat dollar and the coins that you carry in your pocket have no value. They're fake. By our constitutional law, any law that violates the Constitution is not a law. The fiat dollars are not money. The coins are not money because they're supposed to be made of gold and silver. A tender and payment of debts. Those 27 words, some of them offbeat or capitalized, like in German, pertaining to the monetary policy and founding document of the government of the United States. Yeah, exactly. And we allow the government to just do whatever the hell they want. So what they do is they created this fake fiat crap, used it, took our gold and silver away, they kept it, so they have what is real wealth, what is real money. And we have an opportunity to take it back right now. And that's why when we do the silver squeeze or anything else like that, for those of you holding on to precious metals, you have something outside of this criminal system. And we cripple them the more we remove off the market. So just keep taking the gold and silver off the market. Services are intangible and people provided. Some examples are dentistry, plumbers, waitresses, auto mechanics. If you work for a company or a corporation, your labor is a service to the company. So what should you be doing? You should be swapping goods for services. What are those goods? Commodities. Food, gold, silver, oil. That's how it used to be. Because we allowed that fiat dollar to have any type of value whatsoever, we fight for it. People rob for it. They use it to manipulate us. It has no value. And they're like, what do you mean? I could go to the store and I could. Yeah, you can for now. That's because it's being adopted by the masses and they allow it. But as we find out that they're pumping so much money out there that the money is shit, like that Tron coin, our currency, our fiat currency is shit money. And the coins are shit coins. Real money, as distinct from the fiat money, has intrinsic value. In other words, it has value in and of itself. Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies do not. Fiat money is like the money in the children's game Monopoly. It has no value in and of itself. Money is a convenient medium of exchange. Before the cabal criminals took over control of our nation's money supply, money was also a measure of value and a storage of wealth. Well, there's only two things, or I should say one thing actually, that has a measure of value and a storage of wealth. That's gold. Silver does too, but not at the level of gold. There was a time when leaders on both sides of the war forced, tricked, manipulated, and or paid those under their control to take up weapons and go out in the field somewhere and kill each other. Direct confrontation was the name of the game. Examples are the two major wars and American Civil War. So, yeah, again, they are going back to this system. What you really need to be questioning yourself is the central bank digital coin, the CBDC that's coming out. Under the Great Reset, it tells you what the guides are. You can sell your gold and silver to get the new digital, the CBDC, but they're telling you you are not allowed to use the CBDC to buy gold and silver. You have to ask yourself why. That's them stealing more of your wealth. So when you exchange your gold and silver to get that digital, and you let go your physical position of the gold and silver instead of trading it locally, they take the wealth from the people. All they're going to do is create a digital version of the fake fiat dollar, and they can do unlimited amounts of it. And they control the power, not you. Not you. You're not in the good old boys club. You're not a member. So this is why I keep encouraging people to buy gold and silver. I do want to bring up something that was brought to my attention. Thanks, Jules, for bringing this to my attention. Okay. So when we were talking about this the other day, I was talking about this gold back currency. So she said, is this acceptable? I mean, is this considered a currency? Yes, but here it is. It's not federally adopted. Not that I'm aware of. So what's happening is these states, New Hampshire, Nevada, and Utah, they recognize this as actual money. So these states have adopted it, even over in Ireland. So what you can do, and I've talked to our local stores know about this, by the way, because I brought it to their attention and gave them the link so they could go check this out. So I asked them, I said, look, if the crap hits the fan and all hell breaks loose, would you consider this as a form of currency? Would I be able to use this as money? And it took them a little while to come around. And then they finally said, yes, we would. But we would have to agree as a community what the values are. And I said, well, if you think about the measurement of gold that's on the back of the dollars, so we got to get away from looking at the digits that's on here, like $5, $10, because I get it. It's, 1/10 of gold, and here it's a 1/5 of gold. So I get the measurements. So, instead of looking at this as a unit of money, we look at it, of course, as a unit of gold, and whatever the gold value is at the time, that is the value of this dollar. So they actually pulled 5 store owners in together, and we talked about this. Okay, the cool thing is this. A couple of them knew about this. So that helped out the situation. I also asked them about taking gold and silver coins or bars, and it took them literally, I wasn't even halfway through the sentence, and they all said yes. And I said so, and I warned them about what's going on with the fiat dollar and what they see. So it was cool that a couple of people knew about these, but what I want to do is get all the local store people, and that's going to be hard to do. So each one of them know the other store owners, and I asked them and suggested to them, can we start talking to them about this, just in case. So we're going to do that. Apparently they have these once every 2 years. I mean, not once every 2 years, once every 6 months, the store owners come together to talk about things. So they're going to do what they can to make sure I can get in there on the next meeting and explain to them on a PowerPoint presentation about these dollars. And then I highly recommend that they buy them and store them in addition to whatever our fiat currency is now, because they are going to take it out of circulation. But I said, look, not besides these dollars, because these are durable. They are really hard to break. You know what I mean? They don't rip or anything else, so they're durable. But I said what you guys might want to start doing is finding a way to store up and hide and squirrel away so that when they take it out of circulation and try to force us into the 100% digital currency, they try to say, oh, they forbid us from using it. We don't have to conform. We can use the dollars locally. So that's something I'm going to bring up. I don't know what kind of success I'm going to have. I know I'm going to have more success with these dollars than I am probably the fiat dollars. But the point I was trying to make is, unless you guys want to store up on, millions of dollars of these things, in which we should. If I could get all of our local people to start adopting this, I'm going to try to push them as much as possible into these dollar bills and for them to grab as many as possible. That is the goal. I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but I'm thinking positive because I don't want to go in that 100% digital. I don't trust it. I don't trust the people in charge of that crap. And I'm not going to be forced in it. I'm not going to have them tell me if I don't get the jab, they're going to cut off my money. Or if I don't go do this job they want me to do, they're going to cut off my money. Or if I don't go to turn myself in for something, then they're going to cut off the money. Or if they don't like a post I posted on social media platform, if I don't take it down, they're going to cut off my money. Do you see what they do? That's the kind of power they're having. And in case you forgot, I showed you that clip from the guy from the BIS talking about the digital currency. What did he say? not only do we have the ability to track every single dollar bill out there, but they can control how it's being used and that they have the mechanisms to do it. Do you feel safe knowing that? Do you feel like you have some kind of say-so? You don't. So start getting out of the system. Start looking into buying these right here. These are gold backed. There's literally gold on these. The gold is in, physical gold is in these dollars. Okay? Some of you might not be bored. These dollars are made with gold in them. Okay, so come over to Money Metals. See where it says gold right here at the tab? Come on over here where it says gold backed currency. Click it and come over here and read about it. All right? It says right here. It tells you what you need to know. Okay? Look at this. When the Utah Legal Tender Act passed in 2011, the state became the first in recent times to recognize certain forms of gold as legal tender. So they recognize this as legal tender. Okay? So it's not just them. So you have New Hampshire, Nevada, and Utah. And my people over there in Ireland. Okay? So see, some states, all we got to do is keep bringing mass awareness, mass adoption. If we force it into other states, and you can do that. You could do that. Start getting groups of people together. Right now is the time to be active, people. I can't stress this enough. Okay? So if we start getting people to say, hey, more and more states adopt this, we don't have to go into that digital currency. And this has the actual gold on it. Okay? So crypto's looking good. They are running. Gold and silver running horizontal. It's been stagnant after the beatdown. But I'm not worried about that. To me, I just keep looking at it as gold and silver on sale. And trust me, I'm not going to stop stacking that stuff. I know what's coming up. I see what's coming up. And I don't want anything in the system. And most everybody around here will take gold and silver for services, as they should. Okay? So you guys let me know, did you guys jump on the bandwagon when I said, hey, Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey are talking today? This might be a good time to jump back into cryptos. It might run. Well, it's running. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. I'll catch you later. I'm out.